I'll go first. I would put a hug and a little note on a heart-shaped card that says, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad I'm here.
Welcome back, Waverly Road.
I'll second the hug suggestion, because I certainly felt like I got a virtual one yesterday. You know, I bawled like a baby, but it was because it felt like a real hug, right? So
I'd put a candle, because it's just a little bit of hope that this may actually end in the near future. I mean, we're actually beginning to make plans for things. We weren't doing that last year.
I would say that I would put an invitation to do something completely different than we've been doing. And no matter what you've been doing, tomorrow is going to be completely different.
Kind of a chain, because we've kind of started linking ourselves back together. It was good to see the emotions that we all had, even though we feel like we're on our own. A lot of times it did feel like a good connection as well.
I would echo what Suzanne said about hope. Peter and I were at the service this morning, and I counted at least 46 people. So the numbers are going up, and I think that people do see an end in sight, even if it's not immediate. And I think that does give us hope. It gives me hope.
I would give everybody a vaccination.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one advantage in this situation of having an aging congregation is that they get their shots quicker.
I would put a big smiley face for the laughter and fun that's been had with the seriousness of the work we've been doing.
Put some praying hands in there, just that all these people met this weekend to talk about your needs as a congregation member and what we can do to help keep supporting you in this new time that we're going to have after this horrible time.
I would like for everybody in our congregation to feel as safe as I do in sharing with this group. I know that I share some things that maybe nobody else feels at times, and I feel safe in doing that. I still feel loved after doing it, even if I sense that nobody agrees with me. That's okay. That doesn't bother me, because I still feel the love. And I wish everybody in our congregation could.
I left here yesterday feeling so uplifted and so valued. And I just wish we could give everyone in our congregation, everyone that our congregation touches, just that feeling of knowing that you're worth listening to, that this group of people really care about you, and you matter. And I just think that's at the heart of what everyone is missing is the understanding that they do matter, that they're worth our time and our attention and our efforts. I mean, that's really the goal of all of this, is how can we convey the love we have to others in a way that they can feel it. And I really felt that. I felt more energized yesterday after this group than I have probably since last year at this time. I just felt on top of the world, and I couldn't believe it. Like, who does a workshop retreat at their job and leaves it and goes home after a particularly rough week and just feels like, if I can't do this, I know there's other people that will take up the burden, and we're all in this together. And that was just the most synergistic feeling. I felt like we were creating something bigger than all of us. It was just really, really powerful. And my kids said, "You're glowing."
To just follow on behind what Trinity said, this is all about others. It's not about ourselves. It's our love for the others, our love for our neighbor, our love for the kids, our love for the 90-year-olds. And it's not just about our church, it's about others. And, you know, if that's the message we can get across to our congregation of all our committees and our session, folks, this is all about you. It's not about us. We're working into making it better for everyone. And we love you. Is everybody crying yet?
There's one thing I've gotten out of this weekend. That's been it, is that many hands make light work, and we're getting more hands on deck.
Well, that's something I wish we could give to our congregation as well, is that we are here for each other to bear each other's burdens, as Galatians says.
Maybe that needs to be a part of our little, we're here to bear each other's burdens. Yeah.